back to my channel. This is your girl Sean. I'm back for another video. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a letter that was sent to me from one of you. If you're brand new to my channel and you don't know it, I'm actually an author and a life and dating coach. I've written 3 books. The first one's called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book, Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. All 3 of my books are available at Amazon, Kindle, BarnesandNoble.com. I'll be sure to link all of them below. But on this channel, you'll find lifestyle content, fashion content, and of course, life and dating advice. So be sure to go ahead and subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, become part of the notification gang by clicking that little bell, which is right next to the subscribe button. That way you'll never miss an upload from your girl. Now, also, if you want to send your letter for a chance to possibly have it featured in an upcoming video, or if you'd like to work with me one-on-one as your personal life and dating coach, send me an email to itscoachshawn@gmail.com. That's itscoachshawn, SHAWN, @gmail.com. So now, without any further ado, let's go get him. So I've been in a relationship with my son's father for 8+ years. Our son is 6. We've had our share of ups and downs, but somehow we always manage to choose each other and pull through. He is/was a work in progress and has always asked me numerous times just to bear with him until he gets it together. He has/had a gambling problem where he would lose literally his entire salary time and time again. I will not go deep into the details, but he did some stuff that would make most people run away from him and never look back. But I still stayed. I was the one holding us down, taking care of our son. He always said that as soon as he got it together, he would spoil my son and I the way we deserve because I've never turned my back on him. I've always stayed, always believed in him, always seeing the good. I'm gonna get you. But anyway, so we had a small falling out over money and we stopped talking. I thought it was nothing, the usual silent treatment. And then his family and friends started asking me if we were no longer together because he had been seen all over with a new female. I was shocked. Because, well, I just thought this was our regular disagreement. I'm not on social media, but he is. And he started posting the new female, letting everybody know that he's in love with her and that she's the best thing that ever happened to him, etc., etc., etc. I still have not contacted him, and he's only come by to see our son only a few times. It's been about 2.5 months since it all happened. He never speaks directly to me, and when he comes, he doesn't even look me in my eye. It's like I've become an enemy or a stranger to him. It hurts a lot, so much. I feel it hurting on the inside. What hurts the most is the fact that he didn't even have the decency or the respect to let me know that he was moving on or whatever he's doing with this new chick. What's your take on this? Thanks in advance. Well, there's a lot that I want to say. First and foremost, I feel like you should have been out of this relationship a long time ago, and I'll tell you why. There is a part in this letter where you say that he did some things that would make most people run away from him, but you stayed. And you said, I don't want to go into the detail. You know that if you went into the detail, I would have told you that you should have been gone, okay? What's worse is when somebody that you lower your standards for is the one that dogs you out. And that's what happened here. You said that you were holding you guys down when he was trying to get himself together. How does somebody tell you, just bear with me? He was able to use some old bear with me for 8 years. So you're taking care of the son, taking care of him, just holding up the relationship and everything else all by yourself. This relationship should have been over. And it's sad that you let this raggedy dude right here be the one to dump you. But I feel like he did you a favor. I know it doesn't feel like it right now because it hurts. You feel like you were all in, but he wasn't. I also believe that this relationship or whatever he has with this other woman, I don't think it's brand new. It's only been 2.5 months and the family knows, the friends know. He got her all on Instagram talking about the new love of his life and all of that. I think she's been around. And while you were holding him down, like while you were at work, providing for him, taking care of him and all of that, I think he was with her. I hate to be this blunt, but I feel like I have to be. I feel like you thought that your loyalty to him earned you certain things. You thought it bought you certain things, and it didn't. You thought, I stayed with him when everybody else any other person would have turned their back on him. Any other person would have left, but I stayed. That doesn't say a whole lot about you. It's like once somebody dogs you out to a point, to that kind of point, they lose respect for you if you stay. Yeah, they'll still stay with you because you're staying with them, but I think sometimes a man needs to know that there's a chance that he could lose you. And when you let him do whatever, whenever, however, and you still stay, they begin to lose respect for you. If I said it once, I said it a million times. A man should always have a fear of losing you. No, you can't just do whatever you want to me, dog me out, whatever, and I'm just gonna stay. I'm what about some kind of dog or something? Absolutely not. I hate people make it seem like love is so romantic, and it is to a certain extent, but there needs to be some conditions. There are conditions with romantic relationships. You can't just treat me any old kind of way, because I love you, but I love me more. Okay? You should never love somebody more than you love yourself unless it's your child. You can't let you said the things that he did to you, nobody else would say. That is nothing to brag about. All that meant was you took it. You don't win a gold medal in the pain Olympics for how much you can endure. I feel like all those things that you thought that you were doing to earn loyalty from him, to earn love from him, to put you in the running as a possible wife. Look at me, I could be a ride or die. Look at all we've been through and I'm still here. You thought it was buying you certain things, earning you certain things, but all it really did was make him respect you less. I bet he would not test his new girl like this. Honestly, I feel like he used you. He was able to keep you in place with some old bear with me, and as soon as I get on and as soon as I get myself together, I'm gonna spoil you and I'm gonna spoil my son. 8 years of you doing everything all by yourself. 8 years of just talk, and as soon as he got on, the first thing he did was dump you. And he didn't even have enough respect and decency to tell you. You had to find out with everybody else on social media. He was never a good guy, and the relationship should have been over. A man has to have some respect for you. Believe it or not, your standards actually turn men on. I know what they say. When they're thinking about a wife, when they're thinking about a future with someone, they want somebody they can have respect for. And he lost respect for you when he was able to dog you out the way that he did, when he was able to stall you for 8 years, and you stuck by his side. That girl isn't new. Two and a half months, and he's already loving on her and all of that. She's been around. While you've been at work, while you've been holding him down, while you were taking care of the son, while you were doing all the things that you thought would earn his love and respect, she was getting it. You know, there are men who truly appreciate what a woman does for them, and they really do mean what they say when they say, as soon as I get on, I'm gonna take care of you. There are a handful of guys like that, but the majority of guys who do that, they don't really want to be with you. They'll use you as long as they could. You see the timing? The timing is not lost on me, and I hope it is not lost on you. As soon as he got on, he left you. He let you take care of him and all of that, get him up on his feet. You built him up for somebody else. That's the worst. You were there providing for him, taking care of him, putting up with things that you already said nobody else would put up with. And while you were doing all that, he was getting himself together to leave you. I'll be doggone. I think if you learn anything from this particular situation, learn that you're not supposed to do all that. You can't earn your way, buy your way, manipulate your way. You can't do any of those things to get loyalty and love from a man. He has to want to give it. And a man who truly loves you wouldn't let you have to get lower and lower and lower to prove your love to him. Loving him shouldn't feel like disrespect to you. And that's what it's felt like. Be real. You're the last to know. That shows you how much he loved and respected you. It was all talk. 8 years worth of talk. Talk is cheap. I've told you guys this a million times. I don't care what a man says. What does he do? What does his actions say? Make him prove it. 8 years of bear with me? No, 8 years of get me together, and when I get on, I'm out. He's barely even looked back enough to check on his own son. He's selfish, and he's always been selfish, but you overlooked it because you thought you could change him. Because you believed him when he said, when I get on, I'm going to take care of you guys. That lie bought him 8 years of your life. Don't let him get another second of it. He used you, and you allowed him to do it because you wanted his love so badly. When a man is truly interested in a woman, even if he's not ready, he'll get ready. He'll start preparing himself. He'll start getting a job, going back to school, buying a car, getting his own place. When a man loves a woman, he wants to provide for her. You know why? Because he doesn't want some other man to come along and give you the life that he couldn't. He don't want you to leave him for a man that's got his life together. So he'll start getting himself together to make himself more of a catch. The fact that he never did that, I hate to say it, but that's because he didn't feel like he had to with you. This is what happens when you do way too much for a man. He'll allow you to build him up, and then he'll go and give somebody else the life that he owes you. He owes you this love. He owes you an established man. But he took all that you could give, and now that he doesn't need you anymore, he tossed you and your son to the side. What you mean? I wouldn't give him a second thought. I would move on with my life just like he's moved on with his. That's not love. Love wouldn't do you like this. Love wouldn't let you be the last to know that he has moved on. He's always been selfish, and you've always allowed him to be. He will continue to be. And if things don't work out over there, or if he falls back on hard times, he will come back to you. The main point that I want to get across in this letter is that loving a man should never feel like disrespecting yourself. And so many times throughout this relationship, it sounds like that's what you did. When you said I put up with things that nobody else would, and then you didn't even want to tell me what they were, he lost respect for you. He lost respect for you. He begun to only see you as a provider, and he had to get a new woman so that somebody else could see him in a different light. I don't think he thought you were capable. You've seen him too low. You've seen him down too far. So he had to start over. And he was never a man in the relationship, so of course he wouldn't be man enough to tell you about it face to face. He's always been a boy, so let that boy go. All right, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on life and love, consider purchasing one of my books. As I said, I've written 3. The first one's called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book, Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. They're all available on Amazon, Kindle, BarnesandNoble.com. And if you want to work with me as your personal life and dating coach, or if you'd like to submit your letter for a chance to possibly have it featured in an upcoming video, send me an email to itscoachshawn@gmail.com. That's itscoachshawn, SHAWN @gmail.com. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my last one, which is right here, and also be sure to subscribe right here. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Till next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.